This is a new video where I'm going to be talking about Richard Branson. He is the owner of Virgin Galactic. It is a space company, commercial space company, promising to bring humans into space so you could take a vacation, see the stars, see the earth rotating and everything. This video, just going to point something out. This video is not about this, but my next video will be about the moon in the daytime. This is Richard Branson's Virgin Galactic video from them, and they actually put footage of the moon in the daytime. Notice that it's not fully lit. If it's reflecting the light of the sun, it should be fully lit. It is not. I'm going to go into that a little bit later, but this video is about how this whole thing is bogus. These people cannot go into space because it does not exist, and that there's a firmament. And this is just all show and play. And one way that I'm going to break down this video is I'm going to show you that they actually joke about being who they are, as in being this company, as in like they're pretending this is real, it's passing off as truth, but they're throwing little hints in there because they always have to hide the truth within the lies. And they're going to throw in some truths, and I found some contradictions too, and I'm going to point that out right now. He is going to be asked within like a minute or 45 seconds. I played it a little bit earlier so that you can get a gist of what's going on. But supposedly there was a crash in October of 2014 that set them back a little bit. Well, was supposed to set them back. They're going to ask Richard Branson if this made him want to quit his endeavor, in which he replies no, because he's never given up in his life on anything. And then I'm going to play another video where he actually is shown giving up on something. So the contradiction there, I'm going to play the video right now.
Has been one of great promise and devastating setbacks. In 2014, the company's first spaceship crashed to the ground, killing the pilot and injuring the pilot. Today, this confidence in its technology by unveiling Spaceship Two, Richard Branson's attempt to resurrect the empire from the ashes. This one has taken more than 10 years. You're still not at it where we're flying yet. How difficult has this business been compared to your others?
It is rocket science. Difficult. We're just reinventing the wheel completely, reinventing the technology. So it's been tough, but we now have rockets that will take us to space. And we're finally very, very...
Ever a good and devoted son, Branson decorated the spaceship with his mother's likeness. And ever the showman, he used the space unveiling as an excuse to throw a birthday party for...
I don't know who puts their mother on a rocket when the rocket is a symbol of, it's a phallic symbol, and he put her all like I don't know, like in a sexual position, pretty weird stuff, how they would throw that in there like that. But the part that I'm talking about where they're contradicting themselves coming up.
That's a bottle of milk made out of sugar. In 2014, after the accident, how close were you to calling?
I don't think I've ever given up on anything. But we would have been responsible not to ask the question.
He right there said he never given up on anything in life. But this is his beginnings. This is how he started. Before he was into going into space, he was trying to cross the world, go around the world in a hot air balloon, in which he failed. He failed, and then after failing, he decided to, oh, you know what? I can't make it go by going around the world. Let me go into space. That makes no sense whatsoever. If you fail to go around the Earth within the atmosphere of the Earth or under the dome, and to circumnavigate it, if you can't do that, how the hell are you going to get into space? But again, space does not exist. And here we go.
millions of people.
The men have dreamed of space tourism for years.
I'd seen the moon landing as a young boy. I assumed that one day I'd be able to go into space, and soon realized that governments were not really interested in you or me going into space. So in 91, I embarked on a mission to try to find a technician or engineer who could build a reusable spaceship. It wasn't until I met Bert Ruttard that I finally found the genius, the engineer that could make it. I originally met Bert through my ballooning expeditions. I was attempting to be the first person to be able to cross the Atlantic in a balloon. And then on many flights that we attempted to try to be the first to fly around the world in a balloon. Bert gave a lot of useful advice in building capsules that could fly at 30,000, 40,000 feet.
Well, one hell of an angle.
We're finding great difficulty actually getting the balloon to go down.
Branson never made it around the world, so he set his sights on space travel and put Ruttard in charge.
We won't have to put up there.
Right there, he failed and he left the expedition to go into space travel. Makes no sense whatsoever. And I just want to show, I know that the people who are watching this, you're probably a flat earther. If not, then you're somebody who for whatever reason is a ball earther, but you like to watch flat earth videos, and instead of laughing us off, instead of leaving us alone, you go about watching these videos and saying, giving false information, because the reality you live in is false. So I rather, the only ball earther I would like to watch my videos will be someone who hears about the flat earth and checks out a video for the first time. I have people commenting that on my videos that they've commented more than once on more than one video. Just basically just laugh it off, forget about it, go back to your world. So for if you're a new person looking into flat earth, we're trying to say that ancient man had it right. And if you look here, there's something called the firmament. It is a structure above the atmosphere. It is a vast solid dome. This is something that is, you gotta look this up, because everyone from the Jewish, everyone believed in this. Everybody, everyone believed in a firmament, and that we lived in a flat earth. And so my video is disproving Richard Branson of going into space. He's not going to do it. He cannot do it. And it's because of this. The earth is flat, and ancient man had it right, and science came and just hypnotized everyone into believing a huge lie. Again, if you watch here, all these people, ancient India, all these people, they all believed in a flat earth. So go investigate. Science says that early man was dumb, stupid, and I don't think he was. I think as generations went by, we were made to be stupid by the people who rule the governments, and they're all ruled by one source. There's only one government. I don't like how people talk about the New World Order. It's an old world order. They've always been in power. So I don't like the whole NWO New World Order thing, because I think they've always been ruling it. Now they might seem to make it look like their things are changing within governments. Countries are new nations are forming and stuff. But that's just something that they make it seem like. But whether one government comes into being, that government was already there. What would change is that, actually, I can't even say what might change. There's a few factors, and I don't want to really get into it. So that's the conclusion of my video. Thank you.